Disclaimer, I am just a hobbyist, okay? I am not a professional by any means necessary when it comes to nails or anything like that. So anything I show you when it comes to nails, I need you to do some research. I need you to, figure out what you're trying to do for yourself and do that, because what I'm showing you is what I do on myself. This is a nail video. If you follow me from makeup, just know that I have been into nails. I love nails. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna start adding some nail content to this channel. So if you're interested, please subscribe and stay and watch this video. Also, let me know how I can improve the video, because I don't know how to film nail videos just yet, but we're gonna figure it out. So first things first, I wanted to show you guys what I got from Sweetie Nail Supplies. And you're gonna wonder how I started like right into Korean nail stuff, but I have been watching Long Hair Pretty Nails and a few other ladies and Ariana Nicole for a very long time. And I've heard them talk about Korean nail products and how they're superior compared to other brands. So I wanted to go ahead and try it out. Upon my research, it led me to Sweetie Nail Supply, which I ended up placing a few orders just to test the products out. And then I fell down the rabbit hole of looking at Korean based beauty supply nail supply stores. I found a few of them and I placed a few orders. Candy Stone is one of them, and the products are very, very good, also a bit cheaper. So just keep that in mind. I will be showing you guys where I get my products from. You don't have to buy Korean products. I also have a lot of AliExpress, specifically I can't pronounce it, Gaoy. I love their products and I use that a lot. So I showed you a few things I got from Sweetie Nail Supply, and this one I got from Candy Stone. This came directly from Korea, and they also sell this very powerful magnet that I picked up from them because at the time when I placed the order, I had not figured out how to use the magnet with a magnetic eye, but I have since figured it out and I can use a cheap one to achieve whatever look I want. But since I had this powerful one, I figured let me show you what it looks like. That was D-gel. It's like a glitter type of a magnetic nail. If I like that, I will try to get the whole collection. This one is Mayo, and they have some very good ones. I picked two very similar shades, so I'm going to exchange one of them for a deeper, almost burgundy-ish shade. I got 2 tabs of stickers and 2 nail molds, and Candy Stone added that little paper pad as a gift. Let's jump into the charms that I picked up from Candy Stone. I got this oval looking stones in several different shades. I don't like that I got them, but I love that I got the Swarovski pearls because they are absolutely beautiful, and I'm going to use those in my nails today. I saw nail chains and I wanted to try them, so I picked those up. And this very cute whale. If you don't know, BONSU means whale, so anything whale, I want it. Some hearts, some cities, and that is like the sign for the Ghana money, so I had to get it. I picked up this Ohara. Oh my God, I can't pronounce it. I picked up this peel off base solution from Amazon because I saw it on somebody's YouTube channel, and they said that it can help you remove your nail, your Gel X nail. It's not for gel. It's for like bonder, soft gel type of a thing, but not for regular gel. Okay. So if you're looking to use it for gel, you might want to read the reviews. And I decided to go ahead and show you how it would work on nails that I didn't have a peel off base on. I watched somebody's YouTube video, I forgot who said once you put any kind of removing solution on, just leave it on for 5 minutes before you start like trying to rip it off your nails. So that's what I ended up doing, where I put it on my nails, I waited a few minutes, and then I went around the edges to kind of loosen it up. Then I went back in with a drop per finger and I waited another 5 minutes, just let it soak in and do its thing. And when I try to remove it, if it's loose enough, it popped off, and if not, I ended up adding another drop and waited another 5 minutes to do it. I don't push the nails to like force it off my nail, because right now I do have some dip powder left on my nail that I'm trying to get rid of, and that part was really stuck on, and you can see at the tips of my nails that it did end up like ripping a little bit, but I think it was the dip powder that got removed off of my nail that you were able to see that. But this will work very well, and I feel like it would work really well with a peel off base as well. So if you're gonna use it, you could probably use this version instead of the Jello 1 kill. I don't know how it works, but for this it worked really well for me, that I didn't have to soak my fingers in acetone, and I think it actually really did save my nails. And I would have been sitting here for hours trying to take these Gel X nails off, okay? Let's move on to the natural nail prep. I ended up having to clip my nails because the tip has dip powder, and as you can see, I still have some damage from the dip powder on there. I ended up having to file my nail because I like the look of my nails not peeking through my Gel X. I picked up a Jello Milk cuticle remover from Sweetie Nail Supply, and I'm applying it to my nails, waiting a few minutes before I go in with my cuticle pusher to push back the cuticle and to just remove all the dead excess skin off of my nails because I need my nails to last. The nails you just saw me take off lasted almost 3 weeks, and the only reason why I'm taking them off is because I started this and I bought everything I bought because I get very bored with my nails very quickly, and almost 3 weeks was enough for me to need my nails off because why am I buying so many nail products if I'm not going to be switching up the nails like that, you know? I picked up this drill off of Amazon. It's linked on my Amazon storefront. I did a quick filing around my cuticle, and then I'm going in with this round shape Gel X from Apre. I have never had round nails before. I wanted to try it. I don't know how I feel about it, but I figured if I don't put it on and leave it on for like a few weeks, I'm never gonna know how I feel about round nails. As of today, I can say that I might like round nails in a long form. I'm still gonna keep the medium and keep using it until I absolutely love what they look like on my nails before I pick up any long nails, okay? So first I did the chemical etching on the nails. I like to do that and let it sit while I do the prep so that I don't have to wait and risk getting any lint on my nails, okay? So I'm using everything that came in my Apre kit. First, we're using the pH bonder. It's a dehydrator. It takes away all the moisture from your nails. And then we're going in with the primer. The pH bonder creates a layer that almost resembles a base coat. Apparently it just gives the gel something to grip onto. So you definitely need to do this step before you move on to the next step in the Apre kit. But because I want to peel my nails off very easily, I'm going in with the Jello peel off base. This specific one does not peel off unless you put a solution over it. So I'm just covering my whole entire nail with it. That way, when it's time for me to take it off, it will be easy. I've never used this before. I don't really know how long these nails would last. I will come back with an update in my next video when I'm taking these nails off so you can see how long it lasted me. As of today, my nails have lasted almost a week. It hasn't lifted or anything. So I guess if you want a week, you could probably get a week out of it. I cured everything for 60 seconds, and now we're going in with the Extend Gel. This is the natural next step to your Gel X routine if you're not using a peel off base. So I went in and put down a thin layer of the Extend Gel, and you're supposed to cure this also for 60 seconds. This is the most heart-wrenching part of this whole entire routine, because if you do it wrong, you're gonna get a lot of flooding, a lot of movement. It's just not cute, okay? So a lot of this you're gonna see that I'm out of frame. I do have a new setup coming for the nails, so we will hopefully figure it out by then. But I learned that you're supposed to put a thin layer in the inside of the Gel X and then put a bead of it at the bottom, press it down from the bottom to the tip and hold it down and then put it on the light. I don't know. I will show you how I do it as a very novice beginner because I don't know what I'm doing. This is like my my third ever Gel X application, and this was a lot better than before, but it was still a struggle for me. So I will keep practicing. I will keep doing it. I will keep watching videos on how to do it and make it better. But this is what it looked like. It didn't look really bad at all. I found the tip of the Gel X because it has like a little knot over there that I want to go away. And then what I learned was to put acetone around the cuticle so that it can help seal the gel. That way it doesn't fall off very easily. The one thing I didn't do, which is because I was lazy in my application, is filing around it after I do this. That way it would lay down flat and seamless. I didn't do it now, but I did it on my sister and I see the benefit of that. So I'm going to start doing that. So if you're watching this and you're trying to do it, please file around your cuticle after you do this. That way you can remove any melted Gel X tip on there. Let's move on to the nail and the nail art that popped into my head based on the unboxing that I did. I have this Kiara Sky Builder Gel and I decided to use that as a base coat for everything. I generally would just go in with my nail color, and I don't think there's anything wrong with that, but I wanted to go ahead and just add a bit of a clear layer so that I can do the next step that I want to do. The next step that I wanted to do was to go ahead and add glitter to my nail. So I needed something sticky for the glitter to be able to stick onto. After curing for 60 seconds, I went in with this glitter. I don't even remember where I got this from. I have been a nail fanatic, a nail lover for decades now, and I had a lot of nail supplies that I got rid of because I didn't think I would go back into nails. I was trying to declutter and all I had was lacquer nail polishes instead of gel. So I didn't really think that I wanted to go back into nails. So I got rid of everything I owned, only to keep a few of the things that I hadn't used after I got it. And this is one of the things that I didn't use that I had that I didn't get rid of. So I don't know where I got this glitter from. Like, I have no idea. But I ended up adding the glitter on top of my nail with this nail brush that I got from Amazon or AliExpress many decades ago. I still have all my nail art brushes, so I decided to just start using them. So I'm using the brush to add the glitter to the top of my nail because of that inhibition layer, that sticky layer that comes on top of the gel after you cure it. That's what I'm using to hold on to the gel. Now, after I did that, I went ahead and cleaned off the brush. That way I can make sure to not put any product on there so that I can accidentally cure it. I needed my brush to last. After I cleaned off the brush and cleaned up the glitter, I'm going in with this DOI by Nail Bio. This is the nudie white shade. It has like a slight white shade to it, but it's also very clear, almost like a milky top coat gel. I'm adding it on the top of my nail until I get the desired look, and because of how thin it is, I needed more than one coat to be able to get the look that I had in mind. I don't like using white products on my nail as a full nail because of how dark I am. It makes the nail so stark against my skin tone. It's a bit nerve-wracking for me to see that stark contrast between the nail and my skin tone, but it's something that I need to get over because some of the nail designs that I'm going to be doing will require a white base, and I really need to get over that ick very quickly. It doesn't look bad. I just personally don't like the stark contrast on my skin. Now, this is what it looked like after I did the second layer of the nudie white, but I wanted it to be a little bit more white, so I'm going in with a third layer of nudie white to cover up the glitter a little bit more because I do want the glitter to show, but I don't want it to be a glitter look. I want it to have like some kind of a texture that you probably wouldn't know it was there, but it adds a little bit of a nuance to the nail, something underneath it, something to give it a bit more character, a bit more depth, and that's why I wanted to cover it enough to where you couldn't really tell. So the third coat gave me exactly the look that I was looking for. After curing for 60 seconds, I'm going in with my GAOY top coat. This top coat is what I got to help me do chrome, and because it's a non-wipe top coat, it really does the chrome very well. So I'm applying a layer of that onto the nail, and I'm just gonna go ahead and cure it for 60 seconds. Now, I have to say, all the Nail Bio things I picked up were on sale during their Nail Bio sale, their anniversary sale on Sweetie Nail Supply. So it was significantly cheaper than it is right now. So you might want to wait till they have a sale to buy something if you're on a budget like I am. But I ended up putting this chrome white bluish kind of holographic chrome on it, and this is what it looked like. At certain angles it's given blue, and at other angles it's given gold pearl like look. So I really like this because it added a lot of that mother of pearl look to the nail that I was looking for. I applied it all over my nail, and yes, it transferred onto my cuticle, but after I wiped everything off at the end, it went away. After I applied the chrome, I'm going in with some top coat again just to seal in the chrome so that it doesn't rub off during anything else that I needed to do. And also it's gonna help whatever else I put on top stick. I can't just stick my charms onto the chrome. It's gonna fall off if you don't seal it, and I don't don't want to rub off my chrome. So I applied a second layer of top coat and cured for 60 seconds. I'm going in to file around the nail to make the shape and the polish look as clean as possible. Then I'm putting all the rhinestones I'm going to need on this palette. I needed 2 of the pearl colored gems I got from Candy Stone, and the rest of these I think are from AliExpress from like my olden days as a nail fanatic. And then I'm going in with my Macart rhinestone gel or rhinestone glue. This is going to help me hold on to all the stones for the length of time that I need to wear these nails for. So I put the big pearls directly in the middle of the nail. Then I put some of the Macart rhinestone glue around it so it can stay. Then I'm just packing on all the flat side pearls around it just to help it look beautiful. There is no rhyme or reason to this. I am just placing the gems onto the nail and around the pearls until I like what it looks like, because I didn't just want it to be pearl only. I wanted it to look cute. So I'm adding what I need to add to make it look cute. I'm using my handheld LED lamp to keep the gems in place so they're not sliding around until I finish all of my nail, and then I will put my whole hand into my big lamp for 60 seconds. So I did the thumb and my other fingers with a few rhinestones and some of the flat-sided pearls, and I stuck my whole hand into the lamp for 60 seconds. Because it's good practice to clean anything that gel touches, I like to clean all the tools I used with some alcohol before I put it away. That way I don't accidentally handle it with my fingers. I added some top coat, enough to cover over all the charms and the pearls. That way they don't rub off or lose their color as the days go on. I put it into the big lamp and cured it for 60 seconds. Then I'm going in and wiping everything off. Even though this was a no wipe top coat, I like to wipe around my fingers because, as you can see, I had some chrome on it. Just making sure to wipe everything off. Wash my hands, came back, applied some lotion and some of this Apre cuticle oil. This is what the finished look was. I am trying to figure out the best angles for these shots, but I found that the outside look was the best. Do you see what the glitter looks like on the underside of the nail? Like, that's why I put the glitter down first, because I just like that when you turn your nail around, the underside of your nail has a lot of glitter action going on, but on the top of the nail it doesn't look as glittery as the underside. I love it. Let me know down below in the comments what you think about this nail look. Would you wear it? And also, did I nail a mother of pearl inspired nail? Let me know down below in the comments. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.